Hey everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to the vlog. It's been a little bit since I've seen you guys, and we have a lot to catch up on, from Disneyland to resetting for the year to some very exciting cosplays. So let's get into it. Foremost, I hope you're having a great start to 2026 so far. I kind of disappeared unintentionally towards the end of Vlogmas because the third trimester symptoms hit me like a truck. But thankfully I'm feeling much better today and we're actually heading to Disneyland. So what better way to start the first vlog of the year with a little Disney trip? 2026 is also going to be such a big year for Star Wars at Disneyland. For one, they just dropped this huge announcement. So basically Galaxy's Edge is getting a big timeline reset. And I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on this. We're going to see Darth Vader out and about soon, and Luke and Leia and Han Solo. Part of me is very, very excited for this, especially if we get to see Han Solo and Chewie together, or even like the whole gang, Luke, Leia, Han Solo, and Chewbacca all together. That would be pretty cool. But the character I am most excited to see in Batuu is definitely Darth Vader. On the other hand, I'm wondering how much this change is going to affect like the lore and stuff of Batuu. I think it would be very sad to lose all that, but I don't think we're fully going to know the impact of that until it happens, which all of this starts on April 29th, if I remember correctly. Also for 2026, the Millennium Falcon ride is going to get the Mandalorian and Grogu overlay. And of course, Star Wars Night is coming back this year. So want to go, but like at the stage we're in, I don't know what that year is gonna look like quite yet, but let me know if you plan to go. Star Wars Night is like one of my all-time favorite after dark events at the parks, but I am so excited to head back to the park today. As always, I'm so grateful to be able to do this and so grateful to have you here. So let's have a Disneyland day.
Yeah, definitely, you know, I want to keep my arm.
Oh, hello. You look fabulous. Getting all the good angles. Yes, showing off. Beautiful, I love it. Very nice.
Love it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. That's so cool.
I'm going to move here and live here forever. I love it.
So we're here in Galaxy's Edge where they have released a pink milk recently. Neither of us have tried this yet, so this is going to be both of our first time. I've heard a lot of things about it, a lot of very mixed things, but I think I want to try it for myself first before I say anything. So cheers.
I will say it looks a lot more slushy consistency than like that creamy consistency that the blue and green are. I'm afraid now, okay.
I'm going to let you taste it and we'll say what we think. A lot of mixed reviews on this. Some people say it tastes like strawberry banana. Some people say it tastes like bubble gum. And some people have said it tastes like amoxicillin, which I definitely understand that now.
It smells like it's,
yes.
I didn't even sip it and I could smell it.
It has like a fruity taste kind of in the beginning. And like at first it was kind of pleasant, but then the aftertaste is where like the amoxicillin taste comes in, I feel like.
I feel like just that, like if you've ever had amoxicillin, it's just that, and then that's all I can taste. Like I can't get it out of my brain. I think I'm gonna stick with the green milk from now on.
I'm team blue milk, I think.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I tried it, but I don't think I would get it again. Oh, so I see some pins for the Force Awakens anniversary. This one looks super cool. It's the Star Wars logo with a silhouette of Rey and BB-8, it looks like. Kylo Ren. Whoa, this one is really cool. Kylo Ren flying his ship. And this gigantic Millennium Falcon one with Kylo Ren and Rey. That one is also pretty cool. And these are all here in the marketplace in Batuu. It's like literally the perfect size for them. Does it open?
I think so.
Oh my goodness.
I think it lights up too.
Ooh, that's cool. Here's more of the pen selection here in the marketplace. A lot of these are Batuu themed and like kind of in-universe looking. There's a couple of the mystery boxes here too. I think both of these we saw during Vlogmas on the pen day we did. Every time I see the Loth Cat, I'm so tempted to get him, but he's just gigantic and like I can't justify getting one right now, but I hope they stay around because someday I would love to adopt a Loth Cat. we just went into Doc Ondar's and they have a Kyber crystal trading that I didn't know about. Like, I've never gotten a Kyber crystal in general, and apparently for the red crystals, there's a chance that you can get a cracked one or a black Kyber crystal. So it's like a little bit of a mystery. And then there's also a character associated with the Kyber crystal itself. So I was just too intrigued by that to not get it. So I ended up getting one, and Amanda got one too. Surprisingly, a red Kyber crystal. Maybe my dark side energy is influencing her today. I don't know, but I'm very excited to open this. Vader would probably be my number one. There's what the little package looks like. I think I'll be happy with pretty much any dark side character. Ooh, popped out just as I said that. Okay, so this one is, I think, the regular red crystal, which is still pretty cool. I mean, I'd be happy with any Kyber crystal. The character is the second sister, and it comes with a little scroll with some of the story on there. That's pretty cool.
So I got a red one too. Not, my typical color. I'd be okay with Kylo Ren. I like him. I could get behind that. I'd be okay with Vader. And then I really want the black Kyber crystal. That would be really cool. Ooh, I got a red one too.
Wait, did you get?
I think I got the same one.
Oh my goodness.
You know us, and we love our bag charms. I think just the case would actually make a cool bag charm.
Got another piece. I thought we were making progress.
Look at the color Kyber crystal she got.
Am I gonna be scared? Oh, why? Why? Oh, so she influenced you this time.
Yes, I was so frazzled that there was just so much merchandise that
Okay.
Doc Ondar was selling. I got a red one. I should trade it for blue. I should have got
Yes.
blue for you.
Obviously.
Are you?
So earlier when we first got to Galaxy's Edge, we ran into Vi. I didn't have the camera on at the time. Vi is Resistance, and somehow Amanda and I always like unintentionally dress as like light side and dark side. And that's kind of what happened
Plan
today.
these things.
It just happens. Vi was kind of commenting on that, and she was hoping that Amanda might influence me to come to the light side, but we just saw her walk by again.
Yep.
And I had to point out what color Kyber crystal she got. So I think there was some opposite influence today.
To tell Vi that I would go get another Kyber crystal and I would get a blue one, and we're gonna open it together to see if maybe I get what character I get. Because light side,
So that's our next mission.
Like your ears?
Because I choose you.
That was good, right, buddy? I like that one.
You're staying hydrated.
was good.
As much as you
Some of
can.
my fans. Ooh, look at that. Oh,
yes.
Go like this. Have you seen that? Yeah.
Yes,
There you go.
buddy.
Beautiful.
Love it. Gotta look out for you.
Okay. Thank you, Julie.
Well,
Take care.
We appreciate it.
Did you get the Kyber crystal?
It's right here.
Yes, she did.
You got the blue,
She
so
was-
so that'll make up for the red.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And you
Okay.
took the ears off.
I did.
We did make progress.
Make some progress.
Yes.
Okay.
Hypnotized.
Okay, you'll
Okay.
open it and I'll be here to watch.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to watch, Ray?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ray, you want to jump in?
Blue.
Do we
Kyber
have
crystal.
any predictions of what character
Yeah.
might be?
So Ray's one of them because you had Luke's lightsaber, so it could be Ray, possibly Luke.
I'm gonna guess Luke.
I will guess myself.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna jump out.
Fly out.
Ooh, it's shiny. Cal Kestis!
Okay.
No
okay.
way!
We didn't even guess
Oh my
that.
goodness. Oh yes.
Oh, good to see you guys. Safe travel.
That was crazy. As is tradition for a Galaxy's Edge day, I have gotten the Youngling meal from Docking Bay 7. My go-to meal for Galaxy's Edge, but it's basically fried chicken with mac and cheese and a broccolini. Technically it is a kid's meal. The portion size is kind of just right. And I've also shown this like a million times here before, but I did get something new in addition, which is the Black Spire waffle with dipping sauce from Katsaka's Kettle. And I'm very excited to try this. I hope that this will be kind of a redemption to how the pink milk went today. There's a better look at what the waffle looks like. The stick feels a little unstable, so I'm like trying to be careful here. Without further ado, let's give this a taste with the dipping sauce. That is definitely much, much better than the pink milk. The waffle kind of tastes like a Belgian waffle. The sugar crystals inside are very sugary and very crunchy. I'm not getting like super cookies and cream. It just kind of tastes like a sweet, slightly chocolatey dipping sauce. But overall, I'm glad that I tried this and I would definitely get this again.
This looks like an enterprising crew. I don't know who you work for, but play your cards right, and you could work for me.
If you've ever been pregnant before or know someone that's been pregnant, you'll probably know that there's aversions or like certain things that trigger nausea. Usually it's a food item, but one that I have that will just not go away is the Fantastic Four, which makes absolutely no sense, but I'm like trying to make it make sense. So I want to go through the story of I think how we got here, and this whole situation of this like aversion makes me so sad because I really did like the movie. Okay, so rewinding back to last summer when the movie came out and when San Diego Comic-Con happened, I actually put together a Fantastic Four outfit for Comic-Con. At the time, I wasn't really feeling the nausea and morning sickness yet. Thank goodness, because I don't know how I would have gotten through Comic-Con if I had that. And I think I actually vlogged that whole weekend. I haven't watched that back to compare and contrast because like I can't even like look at the colors of the Fantastic Four right now. Everything was fine back then. This like nausea sensation didn't really hit until maybe sometime in August, like a couple weeks after that. And how I found this out was seeing the Fantastic Four, the character meet and greet at Disneyland. I didn't like throw up or anything, thank goodness, but something about the Fantastic Four, the color palette, I don't know what it is, but like just the thought and the look of it made me nauseous. Everyone that I've told like thinks this is the craziest thing in the world. Did want to vlog their meet and greet and stuff, but I just felt so nauseous at the time that I couldn't do it. Weeks and months went by. I didn't really think of it. I didn't really have much more contact with Fantastic Four stuff for a while. Jijin had not watched the movie, and when it came out on Disney Plus, he's like, oh, I want to watch it. And this was like just a couple weeks ago. Maybe 30-40 minutes in, I was just done. I couldn't even look at the screen. Like I had to leave the room. When the sensation first started in like August, late summer, was kind of the peak of my morning sickness, I think. I'm wondering if it's just the association with that era. If you've had any like crazy aversions, especially for like non-food items, please let me know, because this whole thing is just so bizarre. Will it ever go away? I don't know. But anyways, our missions for the next few days or so is basically to reset for this new year. I can literally barely see the floor right now, but this time I kind of have an excuse for it because we are still setting up the nursery portion, a half nursery, half office in this room. And then also I have some cosplays that I'm thinking to do maternity photo shoot with, which I'm very excited about. And I'm like hoping and praying that they fit and work out. You might be able to guess what character this is going to be, but I want to save the reveal for that for a little bit later on. I actually went to Marshall's the other day looking for cute like decorative storage stuff. I didn't have a ton of luck, but I did find this little basket, and what I'm thinking to put in here is bag charms, one of the many things I like to collect. I did actually DIY a bunch recently, so we'll do like a little collection update as we do this. Let's see what we have here. First up, we've got a little Powerline and a little Goofy, both from Disney Store Japan, from a plushie line they have there, and they're just the perfect size to turn into bag charms. So I sewed a jump ring to the top and then added the clip part from a keychain kit I found on Amazon. Also from that same plushie line is this little Baymax, and he is so cute. I cannot get over it. Smiley actually got this one for me for Christmas. Got Maxie, another Disney Store Japan item. I think almost all of these plushies are from Japan, but we've got a little Gigi too. I got a little bit more creative with the chain on this one, just because I thought that looks kind of cute. I shared a more in-depth tutorial of how I did this over on TikTok. But there's also Poplio, Tsum Tsums, a classic, but there is Mike and Sully. And I actually sewed them together so they're like stacked like that. Put the bag charm part on the top. These I found in the depths of storage from DCA. I don't know how many years ago, back when they used to sell Tsum Tsums at the parks. That feels like a very long time ago. Let me know if you remember that. Then we've got Scary Teddy, which was from the Disney parks here in the US. The rest here are in this basket, which as you can see is overflowing. These I think I shared in a couple videos before, the Japan bag charm haul and then a separate Japan haul before that. Because as you can tell, I'm like a connoisseur of plush bag charms. This shelf I found on Amazon a while ago, and I'll put it in the description if I can still find it. I think it was the first organized video I did on here that I got it, but it's such a cute way to display the bag charms. And I tried to keep the ones out here in kind of the color palette I'm planning for the nursery, kind of going off course over to the side, but overall I think it works. And Jack, I tried to put Jack back here, but I feel like he just looks kind of funny, like he's like a creeper back there. So our next mission for the room reset is to find some sort of decorative storage box that goes in this space here, and possibly like some smaller ones that fit the shelves too. I'm gonna head out to Marshall's and Home Goods to see if I can find something. And Chopper has kind of had this little shelf for a while. This has been like his spot. I think it might be time for a new era, especially something that's more baby friendly. But someday I do hope to introduce Chopper to baby. Today is a very exciting day because I have a couple Padme outfits to try on. I have this idea to take some Star Wars themed maternity photos. So one is the lake dress and the other is the satin nightgown from Revenge of the Sith. I think we'll start with the satin nightgown. And both of these are Amazon costumes. They're not like the most amazing quality in the world, but I really do want to try to take pictures in these. So hopefully they don't look too crazy. But here is how we are looking so far. She's pretty wrinkly. We might be off to a rough start here. I have a lot of thoughts, especially on like the upper region, which I'll get to in a second. As a whole, it's not too bad. The piece on the back, which is like one of the coolest parts of the dress in my opinion, looks okay. The way the shoulder straps fit doesn't quite feel right. The pearls also definitely don't feel right, kind of unfortunately. Pre-pregnancy me would DIY this in like a heartbeat, but current me is pretty tired. Like, I have to be so for real for a second and say I severely underestimated the exhaustion of pregnancy. Building a whole nother human being takes so much energy. My brain and my patience have been like gone for the past few weeks. That's why I took like a little break from Vlogmas, which I felt so bad about. But like for now I'm doing much better, taking things one day at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time even, because sometimes I feel like I'm out of breath just from like standing up and talking. But yes, anyways, that is the satin nightgown. Oh my goodness, this is like so long. Okay, but this one is looking much more promising. It's a little bit confusing to put on. It's still not fully on yet either. The inside has a satin dress, which is definitely not sized for a bump, but I think I made it work. So we have that. For the arm part, there's these little elastic pieces, which we're just gonna put on kind of by the elbow like that. The arm into that part like that. That makes such a difference, and I am so excited just from that. But same situation on the other side, and then have something like this. I need to sew this to make it fit a little bit better here. Otherwise it's like there's gonna be some exposure happening. But other than that, this looks pretty promising. Just got back from the little photo shoot idea. I ended up just doing the lake dress and returned the satin dress. I tried to think of ways to revive that satin dress, but it was just so unforgiving. It just looked like a nightgown, which is what it is, but it just didn't look quite as spectacular as the lake dress, I guess. I just looked at the photos from the camera so far and I think they came out pretty good. I'll put some here or I'll put them on my Instagram and you guys can see them. I think that's it for now. I'm like out of breath just standing up and talking. I feel ginormous now. But yeah, that just about does it for this video. I do have a couple others filmed that I'm very excited to share soon, so keep an eye out for those. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching and for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one.